announcement is that Alice Major and I have been talking about human cell atlas poetry. Some of you may have no idea what that is, but if you're here in the 5th, you heard a lot of human cell atlas poetry. She's quite interested in that as a subject for poetry, and she suggested that it's open season on human cell atlas poetry. Let's see who can do the most and the best and everything. And right now, Edmonton is the only place in the universe doing human cell atlas poetry. So why don't we enhance? Yeah, is that impressive or what? So, but from my point of view, the politics around this are really quite interesting. And so, one thing is who's going to Budapest. So we're planning on 2 performances of the future and all that jazz surrounding human cell atlas poetry. The first of these is in early August, but we haven't figured out who to bring. And so the question for you, is it more important that the person be an expert in science or freestyle poetry? Because the two things don't overlap very much. The more of a scientist the poet is, the less freestyle they are. They're sort of scripted, you know? So anyway, I'm still trying to figure that out. Anyway, it all comes down to this poem about the politics of human cell atlas poetry and music. Freestyle poet Roylin to the rescue. Should have seen that coming from the get-go. Respecting both science and improv poetry, bringing together 2 ways to know a tree of cell lineage, interesting as Stonehenge. Science and spirit come together, producing emotionally perfect weather at the level of the venue and the level of the cell. Transcriptomics retinue for the single cell. Just the right lineup to edutainment done well. The arts can vision beyond the 2018 meeting. Future travel and music and poems, fleeting poetry can give you 2028 or any other time, just name the date. So arts can lead or at least keep pace with science. Together we'll win the race. So that's the end of the poem. You could do clapping. You could do clapping. There's one other thing I wanted to say. Do you know about the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative? This is money from Facebook that supports stuff in science and medicine. And I believe once we get into this human cell atlas poetry that we could potentially even apply for a grant. I mean, wouldn't that be something? Yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're going to get into the slam now. Judges, lift up your score